When you take a look at the price of gold, which has, given its recent run-up, is now past $3,300 an ounce, what does that tell you about the state of the world, or what people think is the state of the world?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, first of all. Boy, I never really thought I'd see gold above $3,000 an ounce. To me, what it says is the one word, and that's uncertainty. This really started in earnest back in 2022 when Russia invaded Ukraine. You really started to see central banks around the world start to diversify their reserve holdings away from the dollar, and gold has really caught a bid ever since then, and it's just gained momentum. Investors are now starting to join the party, I think, as they look at tariffs and the inflationary impacts potentially of that, just overall geopolitical uncertainty around the world. There's just risk everywhere, and people, in those times tend to turn to gold. So you have all of these things kind of lined up at the central bank level, at the investor level, and it's really leading to these, seems like we're hitting a new high, all-time high in gold almost every day.
And of course, you mentioned tariffs. We know that the White House has exempted several metals, including gold and silver, from reciprocal tariffs. Yet it has also begun investigations that could lead to sectoral tariffs, for instance, on copper, which we expect is forthcoming. What is your confidence that gold will warrant a permanent exemption?
I think that will remain, just given the kind of reserve nature of gold globally. I mean, for us, we're a U.S.-centric company. The majority of our revenue comes from mines here in the U.S. Even in the case, we have 2 mines in Mexico, but everything we use, we consume, that we purchase at our operations is really sourced locally. The metal that we produce in country is sold in that case in Mexico. So, we're pretty well insulated, but I think the exemption on gold will probably hold. Silver is a little bit of a toss-up because it's a little bit like gold, but it's a little bit like silver. There's about 70% of total demand every year for silver is industrial, mostly electronics. It's the best conductor of electricity in the world. So, it has some properties like copper. So, we'll see on the silver side. But we just ramped up a new silver operation out in Nevada that we just invested over $700 million to expand. So that becomes America's largest source of domestically produced and refined silver. So I think we're in a really good position given where we are on the global level right now.
On the issue of silver, though, I mean, given that a lot of times what people are buying silver for is different than what they're typically buying gold for, and obviously there's a little bit more cyclicality and economic exposure with regards to silver. Are you worried at all, given some of the concerns about a potential global economic slowdown?
Yeah, and I think we see that in the price of silver. Gold is at this point, more than 50% above its former all-time high, whereas silver is almost 50% still below its all-time high of close to $50 an ounce back in 2011. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that so much of silver demand is electronics, consumer electronics, smartphones, computers, chips, you name it. And I think that's probably been a little bit of a drag on the silver price. I mean, if silver does catch up, you mentioned earlier the ratio between silver and gold, typically that's more like 70 to 1. It's blown out, like you referenced, I think over 100 to 1. If silver does play catch up, there's still a long way for silver to go to hopefully knock out its all-time highs. But I think there is some headwinds on the silver side given that demand profile.